It's just
Well,
like a little, like somebody drove
you know what?
across
Let's just
there.
yeah. I mean, it looks like somebody's been here with a dredge or something.
Yeah.
Can we just pivot and look uphill to the right?
Yeah.
See along that feature.
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be fishing as well. It's pretty deep for fishing for a benthic trawl, but
Yeah.
this
Could
is
this
definitely.
be
Oh, okay. So
whale, like I know
Oh
whales.
no.
No.
This is
no,
way
this
too
is
straight.
human. Look at those
Okay.
parallel lines. Yeah, this is We may be the first people to have set eyes on the seafloor here,
Yeah.
but this shows that humanity's been here before. I think somebody's been here with a ship and they've dragged something. Maybe this is where the
Well-
rocks from 1968 came from.
It's a good depth for bottom fishing, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's not too deep for bottom fishing.
It's like a little deep here for that, but
How you guys
you did see
feeling
that
about
one
it?
nice fish that swam by. So,
Okay, thank you, Ryan. That was.
Yeah, no worries.
I think I.
Interesting, interesting. It's not what I thought it was going to be.
No, it was. If it was somewhere more explored, that people had studied more, I would have been more sort of blasé about. Oh yeah, that must be where somebody landed before with the ROV and
Yeah.
they've taken off again. Or
I don't know.
maybe that's where Gabby's
Bridge,
aliens
Nav.
came into land.
What's that?
Maybe that's where the aliens came into
Yeah,
land.
yeah.
right?
Can we do 30
question.
meters, 140? Thanks.
Oh yeah, Martina Gagliotti from Shore has written in to say that she thinks it does look like a trawling mark from bottom trawling Megan. So
Got like a little group of fish over here.
Yeah. I love these little tiny rat tails. They're just so adorable.
You want a half zoom video? Just take a look for a second. Yeah, sounds good.
is that something? Oh, sorry.
No, you want to look
Something
at the
top left? Yeah, there was.
sea
let's-
cucumber?
Is
Yeah,
that what
they've
it
got
was?
a little green
Yeah.
Okay.
eye.
Let's
Alright.
keep going with what you're doing
You
there.
want to zoom out video?
Chlorophthalmus.
Is it just a? Oh, that's just a cucumber. Okay.
Just a cucumber.
Sorry.
Well, we
Just your
haven't
garden
seen-
variety cucumber.
We haven't seen that one yet, though. It's
Is it a new species
one.
that we haven't?
Yeah, we haven't seen that.
New to this dive.
Alright, we'll
Yeah,
take
new
a
to
look.
this dive.
We got a second.
Okay.
So Val also just messaged saying the marks on the seafloor might be from telecom cables.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Want a zoom video? Zoom it in.
Well, that cable's not there anymore.
Try to get you a
Oh,
little
it's so
better
cool.
lined up
Look
here.
at all those little feets. Podia.
We've got a little green fish in the corner too. Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks like it might be a ventrifossa too. A very shiny rat tail.
It's very green when it turns on its side and gets in the right light. Wow.
They're very, very silvery shiny.
All right. Zoom out video. Zoom
It's
it
like
out.
a dematted sea cucumber.
When you differentiate which sea cucumber it is, what do you look for there? Is it
Um,
the little feet coming out
yeah,
the bottom?
those little spikes all over it.
Mhm.
So the Dematidae have that feature, and they tend to be like a white or cream color.
You know what's interesting here? I've just seen. Can you see how some of the circular features are darker now than they
Yeah.
sit around them? We haven't seen that before. I don't think.
What's
This is.
that?
Yeah, it's weird.
There must be. Well, there must be a layer of the dark ash down below the light stuff now.
Perhaps.
So when
yeah.
the animals are burrowing and kicking stuff out, now they're bringing dark stuff up to the surface.
Whoop.
Ooh, that's a fast fish. Huh.
Yeah, they can move fast if they want to.
Mm.
They often perch on the bottom, but it was like, oh no, I'm not. That ROV looks a little scary.
Yeah, it looks bigger than me.
This fish is, or the shrimp's ready to face off though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shrimps don't care.
You could probably take me.
It's like, sure, I'll go for a ride.
I'm betting on the shrimp.
Well, and you forget how loud the vehicle is. You know, we can't hear it from
Yeah.
here, but it's very loud. We should get a good zoom on one of these shrimps when we can.
Yeah, do you see one?
One
currently,
just
or-
went underneath us, but we can
Ah,
keep
I see.
going. There'll be more.
What's that line on the right of the screen?
Over here.
Just behind the claw right now.
Okay, let's take a look. Are you looking like straight down, sort of?
Yeah, like behind the basket right now.
Yeah, okay.
It could be like a trail.
Back up a little bit. Looks like there could be a stick.
Might be a stick.
Do you want to zoom on it, or?
I don't know. What do you think, Megan? Does it look living?
It's not going to be very interesting, but you
Okay.
can look at it if you want.
We can leave it.
Okay.
Zoom out video. Gotcha.
You'll have a cool stocked crinoid coming up too.
Yeah.
Ooh, we do like some stalked crinoids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Sorry, am I missing something that I should be?
Oh, it's up ahead of you.
You can't
Oh,
see it yet.
I see.
We can see into the future.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, it's one of those massive hydrozoans.
Oh.
You see the pink
Oh,
right there
yeah,
in the
yeah,
corner?
yeah.
You're right.
These
Okay,
things
we're
are
gonna
generally small, but this thing is massive, and this is the only place I've ever seen ones this big. And like in
Alright.
Vailulu, we have them. They're there too. So this is Corymorpha. It's like a single polyp hydrozoan, and we should, if we can, get lasers on it. See how tall it is.
Okay.
Yep, I can turn the lasers on.
Do we want to look up with the HD cam?
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Sure.
Is that a, yeah. No, we haven't done that yet, but.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
That's not cool. Wow, it's huge.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to drift into him.
So the only way you'll get a measurement on it is if you get both little laser points on the top there, I think, is
Okay.
your best bet.
It might not be helpful. It is movie.
I just don't want to hit him. I guess yeah. Can the lasers move up and down? I can't.
Only
no.
with the camera pan and tilt.
Oh, okay, I see. So video up.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It's like a flower.
What is it called again?
It's
Can you?
Corymorpha?
Sorry, I just need to know if I'm. Yeah. Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on your Atalanta
Okay.
situation
Thank you.
too.
Sorry, there was like a lot going on all of a sudden.
So it's a type of
There you
hydrozoan.
go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
30, 25, 30 centimeters.
All right, I'm gonna
across.
back
Yeah,
off from
this
him
thing's
because I'm
huge.
getting a little too close.
That's fantastic.
Nice shot.
I really wish we could, if you could pirouette around
Yeah.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Let me just mentally decide how I want to do that.
I'm trying to see the inside of it.
Yeah.
So there are two genera, Corymorpha and Brachioceranthus, and the way to tell the difference is there's this inner ring of tentacles, and if there's a break in it, it's Brachioceranthus. If it's fully around, then it's Corymorpha. Though it might not play nice since it's so squishy.
Megan, how unusual is this? Would this be a good moment for an eDNA Niskin? Or you think we'll see more things, given we've only got two?
I mean, this individual is really interesting, but I'm not really sure about the eDNA protocol. Like, if you're looking for
Are you guys already
higher
going?
diversity. Yeah, we
So
can
with a
I think-
Niskin,
I think if we had 6 Niskins today, that would be a good shot. I think if we only have 2, that
yeah, we can only
Yeah.
pull
might
2.
I think the only thing with what I was told about the Niskins is when we see a really interesting individual species, that would be something to sample for the Niskins,
Okay,
rather than high diversity, because that would be for the filters.
I see.
got it. And is a single individual enough?
Apparently, although I'm not going to be the one
Your
processing
laser is
it.
off. Sorry, I
Yeah.
could normally do that, but I.
No, you don't have to fit everything into your brain at once. There's 2 of us up here.
Yeah, I believe one of those has been sampled before on a previous cruise in this area.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
The ship is stopped.
Yeah,
and
I'm probably
Yeah.
dragging you around now, aren't I? Yeah.
It's fine. You'll sort it out. Can you hold for a sec? Oh, you're doing fine. I was just going to give you a little time to get back in front.
Oh, I see.
There's no...
Yeah, I'm just gonna laterally get a little further back in here.
If you're tugging on Atalanta and then you start a ship move that tugs on you more, then everything starts tugging on each
Yeah.
other. And in this circumstance, you're going to be fine. But if there was any more current or something like that, the second you start tugging on Perk, it can be hard to get your direction back.
Yeah, okay.
So it's just more a setup for success, even though it's not so critical
Yeah, okay.
in this circumstance.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. I'm getting... I'm just gonna turn and get right in your visual there. Did you just change your heading?
Nope, you're just tugging on me.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna hang out here for a second.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. Maybe I'll just hang out here for a sec while you get moving a bit. We can look at this fish.
Look at the crab.
Oh yeah, okay. That's way better.
That's a cool one. We only ever see these in like 500 to 700 meters.
Here, we'll try that. We're getting tugged a bit. Can you go for zoom video?
Yep.
Half
There's
zoom
also a
for now?
fish that just swam off to the right.
It looked like it might have been a swimming holothurian.
Maybe.
Let's
gonna
look
try
at
to
this
get
guy
us-
first.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, he's good.
With the stripy legs. We've only ever seen these in the South Pacific.
Is that right?
Telestrations.
Is that also a shrimp?
Yeah,
Our
there's a
telestrator's
couple-
gone rogue.
Yeah, a couple different
I'm
kinds of
afraid.
shrimp. I think they're pandalids.
And how big are
Wanna
they?
go zoom
Do we?
more video?
Yep, on it.
The shrimp are probably about, 10 centimeters.
How about this crab?
Yeah.
What size is that? Do we have lasers on, or did we turn them back off again?
We turned them off again.
Okay, because we were transiting.
Sorry, I'm just fighting with...
Sorry, Ryan.
Movement.
Too many things happen at once.
No, it's just that I'm not staying where I'm supposed to be. All right.
Do you reckon crabs like being fired
Yeah.
with lasers?
Okay. Okay. And so, I mean, I'm not where I want to be. Can I still move my heading in? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm very determined to get
Yeah.
a good shot.
It's going to get a zoom on this crab, right?
Yeah,
crab.
do you want to zoom in a bit, video? How
Yeah.
far zoomed are you?
I can zoom in a little bit more for you.
All right,
I'll
so I
just
need
go
to be
a little
closer
bit
to him, is what you're
slower,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and this makes sense. Yeah, and that's what's happening, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. So no auto XY. Get close to him. And I think my camera was still tilted up from the guy, so
We seem to come disconnected up here.
that would be awesome. I'm gonna... Okay. Yeah, okay. Can we zoom anymore
Yep.
video, or, yeah?
I can pull in as much as I can, and I'll let you know when we've hit it.
Okay.
I'm staying a little bit wide for you as we're getting settled.
Yeah, sorry, we're just going. Yeah, I'm not trying to move forward and back. I'm just trying to get him sort of centered right now. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
What is that to the left of it?
Sea cucumber.
Oh, sea cucumber.
Yeah.
Right
We just
there.
get a little flyby shot of him.
Yeah. A little areoma fish. And we got our little crab friend.
All right.
Look at the stripy legs.
We're just sweeping by him. Okay, perfect.
I wish we could
Thank you.
collect it.
The crab.
Yeah.
Scoop.
Oh, it would totally swim away.
All right, lasers off, please. Can you zoom out video?
Yeah.
Sorry, Abby, can you do lasers off? All right, I need to get back in your view here. Yeah, I can, I just don't have the brain space currently. Yeah. Oh, no, you're good. He was just asking who actually has laser control.
We all have control
Yeah.
of everything. Who was, was he talking directly to you?
No, I think it was on SBL.
Oh. Huh.
All right, I gotta turn this way and get ahead of Atlanta here.
Is that telestrator back?
We are.
What's
and
that?
you're-
Data, did you say something?
Oh, that would make sense. That's why I can't move.
Auto XY?
Yeah.
After you flew over it, the crab took off.
Oh yeah, in what direction? Backwards or?
Oh, to the side.
Yeah.
He's probably following us.
Zoidberg.
He's stuck around behind, seeing where we're going.
Oh, look at this fish.
Oh, ratfish.
Looks really cute.
So what do the crabs eat, Megan? Do you know?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That
Ooh.
was our, nope,
Main
that's
video
video. No, we're fine.
'Kay.
That's a video issue
That
because
might
we've
be-
still got Herc HD down
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
I think Dave's trying to
Do you want me to?
our telestrator screen had frozen,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
Dave might be
Okay.
troubleshooting that.
Dave is currently troubleshooting.
Okay.
Are we good to keep moving and just fly by?
The crabs probably eat
there we go.
polychaete worms
And we're back.
and amphipods and other small invertebrates that are living in the sediment.
Okay, so it's like picking stuff out of the sediment as it's
Yeah,
wandering its way across the seafloor and just...
All right, and you are not that much ahead of or higher than me. You know that?
I wonder what the evolutionary advantage is to having such long legs in that case.
I am not sure.
Yeah, I'm getting back.
A lot
in
of
your
Oh,
times
view.
they like
I
kind
suppose
of
it might
bury
be-
themselves in the sediment. Or, but
Might
like
also be
that
a
crab
pressure
likes
thing,
to-
right? You might have prey that that could feel the pressure of you walking across the sediment. So maybe if you have little delicate feet, you can reach out a long way ahead of where your weight is.
Yeah, perhaps. Yes. I'd probably go north, because north is deeper.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good.
You ready for a ship move?
Yeah.
Okay. Bridge nav. Can we do 30 more meters, 140? Thanks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, but I understand. What are those fluffy things?
Yeah,
You see
just
that?
looking at them right now.
Kind of strange. One of my favorite things about being here is being able to ask those questions. Because, you know, sometimes I'm sitting at my screen and I'm like, and we didn't look at it.
Oh yeah.
Like, now I never get to know what it is.
Video, are you occupied right now or Zoom good?
I can zoom in if you'd like.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We'll just try to.
Oh, look at that. They're anemones. That's not what I thought. That's cool.
We got a little shrimp guy coming up in the.
Yeah.
Or something.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a shrimp. That was one of the ones I wanted to look at, too.
Well, there you go.
Sweet.
By plan.
Great job. Awesome flying.
I don't know what that black thing was in the top as well. There was like a silent over.
I don't know.
Is that 3 anemones all just alongside each
Yeah,
other?
they're all just chilling together.
Huh.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, maybe that
Good.
black line is like a
Okay.
piece of leaf or something.
Is that shrimp one of the ones you wanted to get a zoom on sometime?
Yeah, yeah.
Can we go for that?
Yeah, we can go
If that's
more
okay,
zoom
guys.
if you want.
Yep,
Video.
on it.
We're in a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a tiny little brittle star down by the anemones.
It is, yeah, lots of little brittle
Oh.
stars.
Is that even a shrimp?
It is a
Yeah.
shrimp.
Tis.
It's in the family Pendalidae.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a plesionica. That's what I'm thinking.
All right. Let's zoom out. Video.
I won't
We're
disagree
gonna-
with you, Megan.
Okay. Thanks.
I got your back.
Oh, you got more of those shrimp.
Yeah, they're everywhere. There's a lot of them, which is why I want to get a good look at it.
Mm.
Because when we go and annotate the video, it'd be nice to call it something other than shrimp.
Shrimp.
Right.
Was that for reference? For my reference, was that a good enough look at it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They're hard. If we could get like really
Like a
great
really-
zoom,
yeah, okay.
then it would be easier to get it to maybe a species by
Okay.
sending it to an expert. Because a lot of the characters that we need to look at are very small, like the rostrum, that long horn that comes out between the eyes, is a good indicator. And that color pattern, we got a good look at that, and that could be helpful as well.
Just looking.
Yes. Oh, there's another one of those little crazy shrimps.
Where?
Oh, and we just flew over it.
All right.
What's this guy?
Yeah, let's look at that little eel guy.
Go for zoom video?
Going for zoom.
Try to... I'm going to tilt down a little bit.
It's really cute.
It's even reversing and saying,
Yeah,
like,
right.
no, 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 get my good side. Cool.
All right, zoom out video.
Zoom it out.
Keep getting excited when we zoom out because the jaws look like something.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fish.
Something coming up behind you,
Yeah.
reaching around.
Sneaking up on me.
Yep.
Oh,
So,
I was really hoping that fast fish that swam by would come back again.
I'm going to tilt you up a bit on that HD. It's good practice that I just always forget about because I like seeing the porch.
Yeah.
To do your transects with nothing in the nothing in the view.
Oh, okay.
I like having it there, but it's also not so great. The scientists like looking at it later, or like the people trying to build a highlight reel
Yeah. Okay.
prefer to have this nice clear video.
What's the shiny thing on the
Yeah,
top
that's
left?
where I'm going once I
Yeah.
turn my auto
It's
XY
probably a
off.
fish.
There we go.
That's what I think it is.
Here it comes.
Yep. Another one of those little perching fish.
But they're just so reflective. far
Yeah,
away.
they're very reflective.
Looks like there's something sticking up vertically from the seafloor just to its left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Everything
That
is
might be like a
perfectly
sponge, you think?
camouflaged into this sediment.
I'm just gonna get nice and settled.
More anemones?
It's almost a yellow color, isn't it?
It could be an old
Can I
sponge stock.
zoom video?
Yep.
Like an X sponge, you think?
Yeah, I think it's an old sponge
Oh,
stock.
okay.
Yeah, you
But
got
there's a bunch of these cereanthids around it.
The cereanthid, is that a,
It's
is that
a
a species of anemone? Or,
tube
or
anemone.
Ah, okay. Actually, is that species or genus level or
It's an order.
order? Okay,
Yeah.
a long way up.
All right,
We
you
could
wanna
probably
zoom
keep
out
the moves
video?
going.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a little
Alright,
hermit crab.
schmeep.
Nav, we can probably keep the moves going.
All right, let's keep going. Bridge, Nav.
What's up?
Oh, it just looked like I was pushing into the
Can we
sediment
do
for a second.
30
Yeah, you might
meters,
be.
140?
Yeah, okay.
So the way to deal with
Thanks.
that at this point,
Yeah,
go to Auto XY page,
okay.
and then you're gonna, so your Z is here,
Yeah,
it's 0.5, you're gonna press step up. It's gonna take you up 0.5 meter.
okay.
And then step up once more. It's just gotten steeper is all.
Oh, okay.
So you need to fly higher off the bottom to stop from running into it.
Yeah, okay. And now I can try that.
Yeah, now you have a nice sediment sample on the front. It's for science.
It's for science. All right. Well,
You might need to come up more too.
yeah,
That
okay.
would not surprise me.
And you would know that just kind of looking
I just,
or
yeah,
running
just
into
kind of
things.
know. I've run into a bunch of things.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
here.
if you think about like your back end being 2 meters off the bottom and like how
Yeah.
steep it would have to be so that your front end runs into bottom as well.
Explains why that zoom was so still.
Yeah, 'cause you were parked.
I was like, what is going on?
There you go.
Okay.
You've done your first seafloor tractor pull
Yeah,
on your
there
first
you go.
on your first piloting dive. So.
Lots of
It's a nice sample.
guys. All right, I won't get too far ahead of you here.
So the ship's almost at waypoint 2. Do we want to change which direction we head from here?
Yeah, we weren't meant to be going to waypoint 2, were we?
Well, I mean, we have to kind of
Uh,
pass waypoint
sure.
2 to get to waypoint 3.
No, do you remember we came up with that plan of having a waypoint 2.5?
Yeah, 2.5.
I thought we were going to
Well,
there.
yeah. The where the ships
Okay.
is not where we are, but
Got it.
waypoint 3 is more south of us.
Yes.
So
I would like to change direction.
Okay.
Sorry, I hadn't planned for the ship to go through waypoint 2. I'd planned for it to go...
Well, I put the ship through it, but I
Yeah.
didn't put us through it, which is a
Got it.
different distance.
Yeah. Understood. And then we are, Ryan, Gabby, we are pretty much on where the geologic feature should be in the map, on the contour map, so the extra steepness should only continue from here.
Okay.
Just so you know as a heads up.
Okay.
But it could just stay like this the whole time. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well,
so
the contours
Ryan, another
actually,
place you can-
by the time you get to waypoint 3, the contours are going to get closer together, so somewhere along
Yeah.
this way they...
Another place you can kind of see how far off the seafloor you are is in your downward looking cam.
Yeah.
Look at those shadows. You do kind of have to think about where you get more of a feel of it once you've landed a bunch of times.
Okay.
Because I couldn't even tell you where those lights are
Would
really.
you like a reset?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, that would be great. I'm gonna stick up here.
Yeah, it might be a stick. It's awfully straight.
Are sticks of interest to
I think wood is of interest because of some of the stuff that lives on it.
Alright.
Are we talking sampling interest?
Yeah, but I'm not sure what this is though.
Do we want to zoom
Let's
video?
zoom,
Yep,
yeah.
you can zoom. Might just overpass it a little bit, but
I'll just tilt down a bit. Yeah, you're good.
sweet, thank you.
Oh, and I just ran into the...
You can give yourself an up.
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't
auto
look like
XY.
wood to me.
No.
Kind of weird.
It's like
So,
mineral
if I was in
concretion or
auto
something.
XY and I did that, it wouldn't do it, anything?
It would do it.
Okay.
Because your auto alt is different than auto XY.
Okay.
They're separate control loops.
How do we feel about this stick?
I'm not interested in it.
Alright,
We're done with this.
zoom out video. We're
Zoom
done.
out.
With the unstick.
Next.
So, Megan, is the ship moving at the moment, or are we between ship moves?
We are about ready for a new ship move.
Okay, and then the new heading, is that going to be like 190 or so to waypoint 3?
Yeah, we could do 190.
I mean, or whatever you drive.
Yeah, well, I
But,
I didn't know how much you want to follow this sort of sense of the feature, because we could kind of we could go just due south for a little while.
Yeah, how about that?
Okay.
Yeah, if we go south as far as the next line of latitude, and then on the screen.
Bridge nav. Can we make a 30-meter move, 180? Thanks.
Gabby and Rye, did you get that we're changing
Yeah.
heading? Cool.
I'm going to bring my heading around to 180.
Okay.
That's 180 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to stay more on it with the nav G.
Bit
Less
more-
screen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you got the.
When you're going diagonally, I could wait a little longer before resetting it. Though I guess I could make it follow you.
What's that on the left?
Oh.
Squid.
Ooh,
Nice.
dramatic.
Yep, it sure is.
Did you guys see it?
No, I just
Nope.
saw the
Just the.
Just saw the
wow.
pseudomorph.
Squeech.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Niskin.
really fun and gross.
That must have been the traces of what we saw earlier. Do you remember you said, what's that? And there was like a little brown thing whispering across. That must have been
The ink.
distal squid ink, yeah.
Would
Yeah.
that have been a big squid
never
then? That
seen
was
a-
a lot.
It was a
Hmm?
lot.
Congo.
It could have been a big squid.
Kraken size?
It wasn't that big. If
Okay.
it was Kraken size, we would be like seeing
It'd be
nothing.
hard not to have seen it.
It would have definitely gotten stuck in a thruster if it was Kraken size. We wouldn't be going anywhere.
Yeah, alright. Directions. Squid it out. Alright.
Usually we see the squid at night, so
It's always night down here.
that is true.
Actually, I'm not used to operating this shallow. It's not that nightimey down here.
No, it's actually if you turned all the lights off and you were down there, you'd be able to see. It'd be dark, but
What's the depth where no light?
I guess it,
about 1,000.
1,000.
I wonder what their diurnal migrations are. Maybe it's down here because it's daylight,
Yeah,
and it's
could
going to be back up at the surface
Probably.
when it gets dark later.
Well, we usually aggregate them at the ship at night,
Right, yeah, where the lights are shining down.
so we get really squidded when we do nighttime launches.
I was on a Chinese ship in the Indian Ocean once, and dried squid was a delicacy.
Mm-hmm.
So they were fishing for squid continuously, everybody. Like from the captain with the fanciest fishing line to like the pot washer in the galley who just had like a piece of string and a bent piece of nail.
Yeah.
And they were just landing squid and drying them out on every bit of science equipment that we had. Because they worked out they could like double their salary when they went home with
Oh, yeah.
the dried squid that they took it home. But we eventually like had to ask the captain to intervene when they ran out of drying spots on the outside. They started drying them over the lamps in the corridors in the science space. It was it's like, I think we have enough. It was like, yeah, it was like, that's enough dried squid, surely.
Yeah.
It must have smelled really fun.
It was a shock to the system, like coming down to the lab in the morning where we were running the AUV from. It was just I don't think I like that.
Yeah. Wouldn't be my my first choice.
No. Freshly roasted coffee, sure. Drying squid, not so much.
Yeah, well, we had to make a rule of none of that in the control van.
Yeah, Dave
on a
did-
different cruise.
That wasn't part of Dave's training. He didn't tell us we couldn't bring any dried squid. He said no crumbly food, but
No criminal food. You eat that stuff in here, and everybody can smell it.
So the squid ink,
Oh, there's another one of those
I wonder if the
cards.
squid ink will actually be retained in the
Where?
eDNA sampler.
You know, it may.
So I actually paused the eDNA sampler when the squid ink appeared because I didn't know if that was good or not.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, it might not be good.
A lot of
it
DNA
kind
in
of like
that.
It's a,
mucks
yeah,
up the system.
could be a bit overwhelming. If I'd had my wits about me, we would have taken the Niskin then, because we probably could have found out not only the squid, but also what the squid's been eating, right? We could get the DNA of what it had for lunch.
Does that come out in its ink? Is it digestive or is the ink something else?
Probably that's true, but if it had ink, it must have been close enough to be nearby, right? So
Yeah.
it must be leaving its aura behind it.
So it would definitely leave its own, but I don't know if it'd leave its lunch.
We
I
should
don't
ask.
know
We should
enough
ask
about
Annette that
Bridge, Nav.
or
whether
a squid
whether you can actually
scientist.
pick up
Yeah.
you can pick up
Yeah.
diet from eDNA.
She's listening downstairs, so
Can
she'll
we do
maybe
30
message.
meters 180? Thanks.
Her only reply now is cool squidding.
But it looked pretty gelatinous, so you're right. It probably could have done nasty things to the filter that the eDNA sampler uses.
Maybe it'd also skew the sampling, and you'd think there's
Oh,
300,000
that's
squid
true,
down
because it's
here.
a continuous sample, then it
Yeah.
would just be, there's just squid everywhere and
Yes.
nothing else. Yeah.
More squid than anywhere on the planet.
Mm-hmm. That would make for a pretty good tongue twister, wouldn't it? Squid per square centimeter.
Is that just the sediment coming up?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It is about to get steeper, and we're also just about to hit the 2-hour mark, which is usually where I like to swap seats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would
and
you-
there's a
Yeah. How
little
was your
hermit
first,
crab.
How was your first 2
That
hours?
was, that was great.
Awesome.
Wow, that flew by, huh?
Yeah. All right. Do you want
It
to?
does. You can keep going for a little
Okay.
while if you want, or you can swap if you're tired. We got 10 more minutes.
Okay.
You can look at
Structure
that
is good for me.
Paraburgurus.
Do you want to
Cool.
look at this?
We'll see if we can find somewhere for you to use it, sample a Niskin Gabby in the next 10 minutes, just so you don't miss out.
Yeah. Would hate to miss out.
Do you want a Zoom video?
So this is a really cute little hermit crab,
It's a horrible
and
nice
it has a symbiotic zoanthid that lives on its back, and it kind of looks like a glove. But so instead of having a shell like normal hermit crabs, it wears this zoanthid.
We're hearing some feedback. You
Yeah.
getting that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure where it's coming from.
So this crab is called Parapagurus. It's in the family Parapaguridae, type hermit crab.
All right. Want a zoom out video?
Yeah.
So if it's a hermit crab, does that mean that it's definitely like inhabiting somebody else's shell?
So it doesn't have a shell. It doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah. It wears this zoanthid as a shell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's still a hermit crab because it has the reduced body and legs that
Okay.
hold on to its little zoanthid. So it can actually ditch the zoanthid if it wants to, which happened when Trevor went and caught me one on a different cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So we went to go pick it up, and it threw off the zoanthid. We slurped up the zoanthid and then had to go and chase down the crab and slurp the crab up.
So
Okay.
I've just
So-
stopped the first eDNA sample. Sorry.
Just stop the first eDNA?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
Alright.
just finished 150,000 milliliters.
150,000
And
liters.
I
That
will
was-
start the second one, which is pump 3.
Okay, the last one was pump 2, correct?
Yeah. First one was pump 2, 150,000 and 26 milliliters. Next one is pump 3.
Copy that. Thank you.
Started now.
And Megan, are the zoanthids mobile as well, or when a hermit crab suddenly shucks off a zoanthid, does that just leave it
Yeah, I would just leave it there.
stuck there till somebody
Yeah,
else comes along?
It would probably just pass away
That's,
in that
yeah.
area. It could still continue to feed,
Mhm.
but it uses the crab as a source of food.
Oh, okay, so it's
Crabs
like
are
a proper
notoriously,
symbiosis.
yeah, they're notoriously messy eaters.
Oh, cool.
So the zoantha would pick up on all those particles from the crab
Hmm.
eating and just walking around being able to filter feed.
Is that going to be another shrimp coming up? Did you want
This
to?
is a crab.
That's that same
Oh, it's
crab.
one of those big crabs again. Yeah.
Yeah. We've been there. You only ever see them in sediment areas, which is normally not where we do a lot of dives. So it's really cool to see them. They are predators, and they are attracted to bait.
What's the deepest you've seen one?
Um,
You
I've
said
never.
they're only in the South Pacific, is that right? Or you've
Yeah,
only
well,
seen them here?
usually, I've seen them in drop cameras at about 500 meters to 700 meters, which is the depth we're at right now. So this seems to be their depth range.
Megan, did you get that last sample number?
I did not. Oh, actually, my sample numbers got erased. What sample number are you on?
So that last multi-puffer is 020.
Okay, 020.
And the one
Thanks.
previous was also a multi-puffer, 019.
Thank you. Well, let's look at that sea cucumber.
Okay.
Slightly different one. We saw light pink ones. We
Wanna go
saw
for
that
zoom video?
really
Going for zoom.
bumpy ones with the feet. This one's a white one.
Doesn't have any
So-
spiny bits, huh?
No, it doesn't. So this is Synallactid.
Sorry.
So sea cucumber in the family Synallactidae. They tend to be very smooth. They're often pink and purple, but they can also be white.
All right. Want to zoom out video?
Can do.
So sea cucumbers have ossicles in their skin. And every sea cucumber, like sponges, have a different set of ossicles. And
What's
so
an ossicle?
Hmm?
What is an ossicle?
an ossicle are like these little bony bits in their skin. So echinodermata means spiny skin.
Okay.
So our echinoderms are our sea urchins, our sea cucumbers, our sea stars. And, you know, if you're familiar with urchins, they're very spiny. And then you look at a sea cucumber and they don't look spiny.
Right.
Their spines are very small, they're microscopic, and they're
There's
in their
another
skin.
hydrozoan.
Where?
Some cucumbers,
Oh,
when you
yeah.
pick them up, like depending on the type of ossicles they have, can kind of Velcro themselves to you a little
Oh,
bit.
wow.
It's another one of those big ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
is that the hydrozoan?
I'm
Yeah,
seeing.
the big hydrozoan, the Corymorpha.
Here, we're gonna get
So,
closer to him.
Mary, do you think we should go over to that hydrozoan and trip a niskin right there?
So what Annette messaged recently was that we want to go to areas with, as we only have 2 niskins, to also go to places with an abundance rather
Okay.
than an coral.
All right.
So I would say
All right,
probably
Gabby, you're
no.
off the hook.
You just really want Gabby to have to fire a niskin.
Well,
I'm
just
sure we
like-
can, you know,
It's okay. It's okay.
I am
we're
just
here all
about to
month.
get out scot-free, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe you should try
for,
one of
for
the
the next 8
third
hours,
one up,
Gabby.
you know, in
We're going to
case.
do it all again at midnight.
Oh gosh, I'm not off the hook yet. No, what's going to happen is towards the
Fringe
end of the
nav.
dive, there aren't going to be any left, so I'll be safe.
You could try
Oh,
one
yeah,
of the higher
probably.
ones.
We do
Probably
30
Annette will say
more
she already got all the
meters,
samples she wanted.
180. Thanks.
Oh, you
These
know what we
things are
should get
so
you
beautiful.
for the basket? You know
They're
that those
so
things you
cool.
can get when you get older for helping you pull your
Can I
socks
do a
on and
half
stuff like
zoom
that?
video?
Yep.
You
Like
can have
a
like
Does
a
it have an
shoehorn?
anemone on it?
no, but you know, like the stick with a
It's just
claw on it,
folded
and then you
funny.
could pick that up with the port arm, and then you could like extend the reach of your arm.
Oh, that's just folded.
We're gonna get working
I
on that for
still can't see.
a future
Want
dive.
more
Right.
zoom?
Maybe
Yeah,
we can
do you
get it
have
around
more?
to the starboard bio box.
Yeah.
And tilt up a bit.
Okay. So
That is
beautiful.
pretty.
It looks like it might be feeding on something, like it's putting something in its mouth.
Because it's kind of
Yeah,
closed.
it's folded and closed. It's really great. Okay, we can leave it now.
All right, you want to zoom out video?
Zoom it out.
It's good to know that there's quite a few of these down here. We found 2 in such a short period of time. And, you know, the amount that we've surveyed is very little in this area. Generally, the deep sea is relatively sparse when it comes to
Oh, okay.
how these animals are
Your auto
dispersed.
XY is on.
Oh, thank you. Why am I moving then? No.
I just
Do
think
they
it's
do
fantastic.
they need a lot of, what's their metabolism like? Do they need a lot of food to survive because they're quite large things? Is that part
Every
of why they wouldn't
animal
be
is
too
different,
close?
so it's a great question. I'm not sure how much food they need. Obviously here, there is enough.
Right, that's what I was thinking, like you were saying they're normally a lot like more sparsely distributed.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of suggests
You
you
ready
can't
to
make
do
a
a swap?
living if there's too many of you in
Yeah.
the same place.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
Throw yourself in auto XY.
All right.
but you'll get to areas where it's really dense, and it's also very patchy. We've been to seamounts where it's so dense that we can barely see the sea floor, and
Wow.
we've been to other places where you thought it'd be similar, and you'll have something, a cunny that looks like this. That's why we have to do these types of explorations,
Right.
because we still don't quite understand everything about the ocean, and there's so much left to learn. Some
Actually,
places that we've never been.
You know, that was one of the things I remember the captain and TJ and Mike were talking about this morning before the, about operations, was how there's quite strong currents at the surface that come through here. So as we get further up, that's going to be interesting to think if filter feeders, it's also not just like rocky substrate, right, but it's how much water is getting passed by you if you're sitting there waiting to catch food.
Right. Yeah, I definitely think as we get shallower and we go up onto this little feature, I'm hoping that we'll see like more black corals and
more
things like that.
stuff. Yeah.
When we first started our shift, it was light like this, and then it got darker. Now it's
That's
back.
right.
What does that mean?
It's an
Well,
interesting anemone.
Further away from the...
It might well be that this is like
Presume?
the 2 features are actually
I'm looking
either
at a
sides
very
of like
tiny
a gully,
anemone right now.
and maybe the whole of the gully has been
Or
full of the
something.
black stuff, and
It
now we're
could
coming
also
up
be
onto the
a
other
single
shoulder.
polyp scleractinian, a cup
So it's
coral.
lighter.
So
now.
like, yeah, so it might be, this is all light to
There are
the
a couple that live
northwest,
in the sediment like
then
that.
there's this line running northeast to southwest that is just a shoot of the dark stuff that's
Okay,
been
go
coming
ahead.
down from the hill we're going up towards, and now we're going up the other side of it. Yeah, it's a good observation. I was thinking just now I was still seeing dark stuff, but you're right, we've transitioned into light sediment again.
Chris, how long is it till we expect the gradient to pick up? Or
Kind
Megan?
of soon. I mean, we are kind of, we're not going oblique to the contours so much anymore. We still are a little
there's
bit,
a
but I
batfish.
think
Oh no,
another
it's
100
right
meters
on
or
the
so,
right
and then
side.
we're going to change
This one out of
heading
view.
again.
Like before the urchin.
I got to get a little out
Okay.
ahead because it's getting steeper by a lot.
All right.
Yeah, we should upgrade my answer, Mary. When I
Yeah,
was saying within the
that's,
next 100 meters or so, it was like,
That's bang on
now,
already.
That's the end of our move.
ready, go.
Okay. What's the next move? Same?
Same.
Okay. Go for it.
Bridge nav. And we do another 30-meter move, 180. Thanks.
Okay, now we're in a good position to look at things whenever you want.
Okay. I don't see a batfish.
Sorry about
It's
the batfish.
okay.
We will. I bet we will see
There'll
another
be,
batfish.
there'll be another one.
What's your heading right now, Gabby? Is that like 135 or so?
My
150?
heading is 150.
Okay. Next time we do a move, Megan, could we do that 150?
Oh, you want to go straight up slope?
No, well, not just yet. This is still
Okay.
good. We're still going uphill, but I think a couple of moves on 150 next time we ask for something
Okay.
might just take us up to the top of that bridge. It might actually reach it. It might actually be a top, and it'll go down the other side. So
All right. Yeah.
Go for Zoom video?
Sponge.
What's
old,
that?
Old sponge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go wide.
So those are just like the leftover spicules
Like
from
a skeleton,
yeah.
basically.
the top of the sponge has thus moved on.
there's some. See above, directly above that, there's some little white things.
I do
Are
see.
they going to be like amphipods or something? I feel like
Let me see if I
it
can
might
get-
be something we
get you
haven't
a
seen
zoom
yet
there.
this time.
Hey. Thanks, Rennie.
Go for Zoom?
Going for Zoom.
I am none the wiser. Hey Megan, I know you're a navigator really, but
She's
offline.
she's chatting with Rennie right
Yeah.
now.
Making sure we go the right way.
Oh, nice. Okay, go wide.
Going wide.
It actually looked like a little half shell, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. What's up? No. I won't tell. I did just say that on SPL though.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that red?
It's okay, but we
Is
didn't.
that red
We
thing
didn't.
right
We
there?
didn't hear Rennie tell us whose headset he was using, so it's okay. What did he say, Gabby? Can you repeat it? Maybe we should just go for a zoom on a.
Something about Adam Sewell's headset.
Just letting you know, bottle humidity is about 40% now.
Cool.
Okay.
Can you just text that to Robert?
Yeah.
I can't make a call about that.
Yeah, yeah.
You can actually, if you gave him some of the last few, all of the last 3 readings, or take a picture of the last 3 or 4 readings, or, because I just got 2 35s,
Yeah.
so it was pretty, 35 and 39, yeah. Not a bad idea to just take a picture and send it. Oh, here's the thing.
Yeah, can we get a zoom
Fish?
on this little guy?
Oh, I was looking at the green fish too.
Oh,
Okay, go for Zoom.
Going for Zoom.
I was wondering what the little dark red thing is. Might just be another anemone, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like an anemone.
Yeah.
Yep, it's an anemone.
Cool. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Going wide.
Sorry, I'm just coming up and then
You're fine. They're still in good shape.
I just don't want my tether bopping in my face.
It's always like a little bit of a gut clench.
It
when it's
is.
like you come
Yeah.
up on like you get a ship's heave and
Yeah, and
it
then
just
you're
like hits the camera.
just like, oh no.
Oh man, what have I done?
I just realized I have Megan looking over my shoulder now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally spying from over here until we get going.
Waiting for me to say something stupid about the biology. Like, no, it isn't. That's nothing like that at
Oh,
all.
it's okay.
That move's just about finished. We'll go 150. Try to get to the top here.
Sounds
Yeah.
great.
Bridge now. Hey Paul, can we step 50 meters, bearing 150? Thank you.
And once you're done with that, can
Yeah.
you give me a heading of 150 on Atalanta?
Absolutely.
There's still little patches of the dark gravel stuff, isn't there? It's, every now and then there's a little bit of it. It's a rock fragment. We haven't seen a big rock fragment in a while.
Gabby, what do we think the stuttering is on the wide field?
We don't know. It's already been documented
Roger.
and hypothesized about and pontificated about quite a bit.
Yeah. It's just this
It's
time.
very distracting.
Was it this time? I don't recall it from the prior. Was it there?
I haven't seen it this bad
Yeah.
before. We did a restart of the Triclops Wrangler or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
to get some zoom control back, and then
Another one of those.
What's
coming
up?
Oh, another one of those coming up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hydrozoans.
Oh, there's
third
a
hydrozoan.
yeah, big one.
They really are in abundance, like Megan was saying.
See, yeah, there's a lot of them. I'm
Yeah.
actually really impressed. Before, we had only ever seen
Go
one
for zoom?
before.
Going for zoom?
Quite large.
Can you tell if they're
Can
all the
push
same
the way in.
species?
Let's see if we can get
Yeah, they're all
the
the same
polyp
species.
Sounds good.
or whatever. I think it's a single polyp.
Yeah,
And what's it? Is that a fish behind it? to
yeah,
the
there was
left?
something behind it.
Behind the
Look like a
stalk? or-
chicken leg.
Just to the left of.
Okay, go on.
Going wide.
There's the sediment that you got. You got a bunch in the suction tube.
No. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I see it now. It's just a bit of sand glitter that we're gonna
Yeah, exactly.
throw every once
And
in a
I got
while.
a little squirrely there, and it all just
Yeah.
started to.
Have to engage the t-shirt cannon suction pump button.
Yeah.
I love that glitter. It's really funny. Go for zoom video. Oh. These fish are very iridescent. I like them.
Oh, I think that's word of the watch. Iridescent. I like that.
Iridescent.
Oh, he's so pretty.
Okay, go on.
Looks like it was trying to tunnel to get away from you, Gabby.
Mm-hmm. We'll stop bothering him.
Yeah.
We can go back to having peace and quiet for the
I wonder if
rest
it's
of
how they
time.
like flick out food.
Mm,
If they like.
yeah. I mean, I can try and do a power cycle on those cameras. I think we did one at the beginning of watch.
Only if you thought it was. I was just noting
I
it. but
honestly, I've done so little troubleshooting of them.
yeah.
I just don't even really know. Chris, either Chris,
Yeah.
when you're looking, are either of you looking at NDI tools?
NDI tools.
It's
It's
do you know
on
what the
this
name of, can you look at the name of the camera?
Yeah,
It might
it's on
be,
the.
or the name of the
hold on.
computer it might be.
Yeah, I believe it's still cam.
Still cam?
I think we switched it to be still cam.
So maybe Chris Ryan, you could look at still cam and tell me whether, oh yeah, Rennie's
this-
got it up. Is it jerky on there?
Yes, it's jerky on here.
Okay.
This is, I guess, just the lower.
Sorry, Gabby, can you repeat that, please?
Oh, I'm having Rennie do it. Just look at NDI tools to
Oh.
see if the still cams are actually jerky on that computer as well, or whether it's
Yeah, it's jerky
in
here.
that just sort of isolates the problem to the cameras as opposed to the video system. So I know which department to bug.
Look inward.
I can't hear data at all. Can you?
So it's under here somewhere behind.
Oh, okay.
This one won't minimize.
More
Oh, these are
mounts.
neat.
What's that?
Is it a burrow?
It might be. It's a shrimp burrow.
Some kind of bioturbation. I don't.
Yeah, it looks
I
like a
wouldn't-
burrow.
It looks like it has a trough
Yeah.
behind.
Tiny excavators.
Somebody
out
was
here.
digging there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
I don't see anything called NDI tools on that.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. We've got it. We're just trying to isolate the jerkiness in the still cams.
What's up there?
What's up where? Oh, I see what you're looking at. Oh, it's another set of
yeah.
those. It looks like two claws or two fins,
It was
like
an optical
digging.
illusion, yeah.
Yeah. I got like sort of a little glitch in the matrix thing happening there. I looked at one and then looked at the other and I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah. Copy paste.
Yeah, it looks like when my dog digs. It's like two paws.
They seem to be coming in pairs, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of them like that.
Go for zoom.
Some kind of holothurian.
You can push in more. Okay, go wide.
Okay, so next ship move, Rennie, I think we're pretty much at the summit, so we can just start heading towards waypoint 3, please.
Roger that, yeah. We've been going 0.2 knots. I would propose everything's looking pretty happy. We can go to 0.3 and
Sounds
get
great.
steam up a little bit quicker through this stuff. That
Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds great.
We'll go from a slow walking pace to a regular walking pace.
Go
And
for
we
zoom.
should basically be on the spine of a feature now, Gabby, that's just going to go
Okay.
straight up
Sounds great.
to the top. So some anemones on the underside of that.
Slightly weird
Actually,
shape.
it's quite a few anemones.
There's a little fish peeking out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in that little crevice.
Let me know if you want me to push in more, Gabby.
You can push in.
Okay.
See if we can get this little one
The little
to
guy.
say cheese.
Yeah. That is as far as in as I can go.
Okay, awesome. Go wide.
Going wide.
Bridge now.
So
Could we step 50 meters, bearing 185, speed 0.3.
so we've got a heading change, Gabby and Rye, for that.
Thank you.
Yep, 185.
Yep.
Roger that. And Ryan, when
I'm
you
just
have...
coming up because I could see my tether and my gauge cam, which
Sweet.
made me nervous.
Cool.
Just a little peek. Sorry, what was that?
185 is our new bearing.
As long as you can't see the gauge in the tether cam, that would be an issue, because we don't even
That
have
would
one of
be
those.
that would be startling. We aren't designed to operate that way.
That's the kind of quality joke you're missing out on by not having
I know.
the,
We really are.
It looks like the visibility of the water is a bit worse than it was at the beginning, but maybe...
It's a little muckier.
Yeah.
It's a little less vis.
Yeah. Why hasn't the USBL caught up with you?
It's been slow to keep up.
Let me
I don't know if there's
let
a
me check on
speed,
that.
if you can turn the speed up to 11 or anything like that. Make it go faster.
Yeah, I think it just missed a few pings in there. We are pinging at a second, once a second, and we're in a water depth that makes sense.
All right, that's your Atalanta heading at 185.
Sweet.
Yeah, we seem to be right at the whatever you could kind of call this a ridge crest, although it's kind of pretty.
It's a shoulder more than a
Yeah,
shoulder, because it drops off there, right?
Yeah.
So I think we're on the edge of it, so that's good. Shoulder, very good.
Ooh, that's exciting.
This is the
got
iridescent
feedback
shoulder
from
watch.
somewhere.
What is that up there? Is that another? That looks like a coral to me.
Yeah, it does.
Is that a bamboo coral?
Video, can I get a zoom?
Some kind of bamboo coral? My guess. Yeah, you can see the bamboo segments on the lower part. That's kind of eaten away by some creature.
Yeah. Okay, go wide.
Is that you on 185 now, Gabby?
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm sort of wobbling back and forth, but
sure,
yeah.
but
Yep.
and in make sure that does looks pretty even, falling away on both sides, and that. So I think we've got the right line. We're taking along the top of this feature now.
Yeah,
we're in good shape.
Good. You're looking at the Herc Mezzo, the right-hand sonar.
I was just looking at the camera, actually.
Okay, cool.
I was looking at the shadow, and like when the shadow's kind of symmetrical across the field of view, then
the
you
sonar
kind of know you're on the top of the ridge.
Like it agrees with you, so.
It's always good to get validated by a sonar. Pat me on the back. Good job, Chris. You can walk and chew gum.
This has been not
Useless.
as useful as it has
Yeah.
been.
No,
I'm curious if it is
Is
a
that another anemone just
yeah,
now?
go for Zoom video. Yeah, I haven't attempted to troubleshoot it yet.
my right now theory as of the past minute
Yeah.
is it facing inwards, physically mounted? Because it's really bright right in the front.
Go wide.
That thing has like little white tips to
Yeah,
its
it
tentacles.
does. Yeah, we know. We can use it to locate the Hercules. Is that maybe it?
I don't know. It's a theory.
Yeah, it needs some tuning, and I'm not.
It's either that or it's really tilted
haven't-
down, which I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Or it's broken.
Yeah, yeah, you're pretty close under me. I'm just up pretty high because of the tether. By the way, also there's something in your gauge cam right now.
Oh yeah, that's
just a gooey creature.
Yeah.
some kind of siphonophore.
Squid?
Oh, it's a squid.
You got a squid is in.
Yeah, I've got a
Okay.
squid.
Nice.
Hey, buddy.
Whoa.
Here, if I back down, he might get out of there. There we go. Shoo, buddy.
See?
Nope.
That's just ink.
Yep.
At the moment.
Yeah, he's not pleased with me right now. At least we saved him from the thrusters. Oh, there's a Chonocops.
Yeah, Chonocops.
It's always a highlight. Oh, wow. We have to deal with that.
What's the tone?
Yeah, okay. Whew.
Is that the guy that was just squirting ink at us?
Calamari.
Yeah. There we go. Chonocops.
I think rather than zooming on that, I'm going to let her deal with the tone.
Yeah.
Oh, right. There's one
It's
person
not the
doing
day
that.
for...
Okay, I'm gonna go a little further.
What's that?
I'm gonna keep on going.
Yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get the next Chonocops. I just
Bridge
didn't want to
now.
disturb video while she was
No.
troubleshooting.
Yeah, let's.
Step 50
All of
meters,
our
bearing
areas are
160.
motivated to have that troubleshooting done.
Thank you.
And you okay with
Scratch
this?
that.
ink?
50 meters, 190. Thank you. I flipped it. Had a little number dyslexia. Oops.
And Gabby, you're happy with this increased speed?
Yeah, I'm totally fine with it. Sweet. Nice sleuthing. I already hear the ringing is gone.
Yeah.
Looks like there's something coming up ahead.
Oh,
in
yeah. Something's. Oh, it's another hydrozoan just here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's much more comfortable than temperature today.
Video, when you're ready, we can do a zoom, if, but not if you're still troubleshooting.
I think we're almost at the end of troubleshooting, but I can zoom for you right now.
Okay, awesome.
And everyone let me know if you hear any more
Perfect.
feedback. I think we might have solved it, but
That's great right there.
right here? Great.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's very nice zoom.
Best one so far.
Can you back a little, Gabby, just to get it even more in the front? Oh, yeah. Look how it changes color right in the center as well. It's like a brighter orange. somewhere Adam saying, "This is not the rock you are looking for."
Yeah.
Okay, video, you can go wide.
Going wide.
That was gorgeous. Thank you.
Yeah,
Uh,
great.
they're not rocks, but they are something to look at.
They are something, yeah.
Don't
Okay.
see them that often this large, but we're not often at depths this.
Yeah, what are,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, Megan was saying they're really
seen
sparse. I
four.
think that's the fourth one we've seen.
Yeah.
When their stalks bend over, I presume that's not current, right? You're not seeing. Are
That
you
is the
noticing any
direction
current?
of the current. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a lot of current, but it is
Mhm.
coming down slope right now.
Okay. Yeah, Rennie, while we've got you captive, you were talking this morning at the ops meeting about currents coming past the island,
Yeah,
but they were coming from north, right? They were going north to south, the surface?
that's right. Yeah, northeast is where they were coming from. Let's
And
see.
now
Right
now
now it's a little bit more coming from the east, but we also we were in a bit of a lee of the island before it,
Right.
and we've since popped up to the north
Oh,
side
there's
where
a
it's a little
brittle
more
star in the middle
exposed.
of your view, Gabby?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Zoom video?
Zooming
Sorry,
in.
Rennie.
No, no worries.
Yeah, I guess down here, the current of this depth is probably steered more by the shape of the topography on the seafloor, right? That the water has to flow past.
Yeah. Yeah, usually around in the tropics, there's typically a
Okay, go wide.
Going wide.
some counter currents in the
Mhm.
midwater. Surface is doing something different. Midwater is usually going a different way, and then down at the bottom.
How far down do the surface currents reach, do you think? Because
It's hard
I'm
to
just thinking,
say.
because we're going to come up to 40 meters at the top of this, right? The shallowest point.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
was
it
just
is
wondering if we're going
driven.
to start feeling surface currents if we go far enough.
Sometimes it's thermocline driven, so
Mhm.
there's. I'll have to look at where that lies on our CCD profile.
Is that- That's another hydrozoan, right? That's
Yeah.
not the one we were just looking at.
Yeah,
That's another.
It has two more of those burrows next to it.
yeah.
Yeah, something front and center there again.
Mm-hmm.
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom.
Crinoid of some kind?
Yeah,
Oh,
looks
nice
like it.
focus.
Got a shrimp next to it on the left.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go wide.
Going wide.
What is that? Stick.
It's back over there. Is it not?
Next time I get a good fix, I'm gonna do a reset.
Okay, sounds good.
Interesting. Yeah, seems about right now.
It's getting darker again.
Yeah. You were right. But you were very polite to Natalia, so that's good. I'd had some windows open when I was trying to do that troubleshooting of the
Bridge
teleprompter.
50
Mary.
meter step, bearing 200.
Each stage comes with its own Mary.
Thank you.
Yeah, this just changed, just flipped, right, from light with dark to dark with light. Makes the little burrows look all the more dramatic.
Go for zoom.
Oh, is this a rock?
It's a rock fragment,
Yeah.
yep.
It's like one of those optical illusions of in or out. Looks, yeah.
Okay, go wide.
It's like with side scan sonar, right?
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense is what we saw before, right? On the other one of these features was where we had more of the dark fine grain material was where we saw the chunks of rock as well. It's,
Okay, go for zoom.
so I could imagine. Now sometimes when you see rocks down the bottom of a hill like this, they leave like a groove in the sediment as they arrive. And these don't have those grooves, which tells you if it did leave like a groove as it came down, biology has churned the rest of the sediment up since, so it hasn't just arrived.
Yeah.
It's probably been here a while.
When you say groove,
But-
like a...
Yeah, it actually, as it rolls down the
Drop,
hill, because
yeah.
the sediment's so soft,
Okay.
it just like leaves a little channel, like a little U-shaped channel.
Can you go for
But over
a
time
deeper
that-
zoom?
You don't
So,
see it.
right, so it must have got smoothed back out.
Yeah, a little shrimpy in there, looks
Yeah.
like.
Does anybody know which kind of coral that is?
It's a Chrysogorgia.
Some kind of
believe.
Chrysogorgia. Just judging by the fineness of the polyps and the morphology, but I don't know because it's kind of this single stalk.
And then
Don't
there's like
quite
a
know.
single polyp of some kind down in the rock.
Yeah, a little cup coral.
Okay, go wide.
Can you just put lasers on that?
Yeah.
Just.
You want lasers on the
Oh, so that's,
Chrysogorgia?
well, I just wanted to see how big that lumber rock was. I was just
Oh,
like
yeah.
thinking, you know, life can find its way. It doesn't have to have much. So that's like 1/2 meter across at most, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that big a chunk of rock, and yet
Yeah,
organisms, you know, life finds a way to go, oh yeah, I'm a filter feeder, I want to be on a bit of rock.
yeah.
And it's like, that'll do.
Life finds a way. I learned
Yeah,
it from
it's-
Jurassic Park. Thank you, Jeff Goldblum.
I'm sure he got it from somewhere else.
No, he's the final word.
If that doesn't get some Star Wars friends writing into Bell on the... I'm not sure what will.
Is there a Star Wars reference there too?
I bet there is. For those who are that much of a Star Wars
Yeah.
fan, I bet they can tell us exactly which movie it said life finds a way.
What's this black thing?
That's
some
not
red
a good
dots
thing.
around
That's
there.
a bottle.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a bottle. But there are these little red
Yeah.
shrimpies here.
Trash fish.
Or...
Maybe there's a message
That's a
in it.
shame. Oh, that's true.
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom. You okay with me pushing in all the way, Gabby?
Yeah, probably. We'll
Is that
see how
a,
far
it's
we
a
can
crab, right? It's one of those crabs. You can see its legs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's as far in as I can go.
Okay, cool.
Is it squat lobster or what is it?
It's got really
Okay,
long
go
legs.
wide.
These are,
Going wide.
Megan was describing it as a long-legged crab.
Oh,
They could really well, it was much better camouflage there. The legs are kind of stripy.
yeah.
When we saw them against the...
Oh.
Ah,
Is that a cuttlefish? An
Octopus.
octopus?
It looks like octopus, yeah.
Can we
Putting on the brakes.
Skirt.
Mhm.
It's just walking along the bottom.
It's just crawling towards you.
There we go.
You got plenty of scope there. So
Okay, go for
you got
zoom.
time.
Going for zoom.
Is this some of my complimentary glitter that I picked
Oh,
up?
I mean, we've picked it up in other places too.
Sparkle dust.
Sparkle dust. Go wide for a second.
Yeah.
And try and go in
Sure
further.
thing.
Are you all the way wide?
I'm going further back.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Come on, move.
It's got tiger stripes.
Oh, that doesn't work anymore.
What's that? Oh,
For
yeah.
camera?
Yeah, you gotta like switch.
Yeah.
Wait.
Beautiful.
Okay, there we go. Now you can zoom.
Sweet.
It's just
That
There
is
we
a
go.
great set of colors.
Aw.
Its eyes are amazing.
What a
Yes.
beautiful creature.
Mhm.
Is that a crab right next to it?
Yeah,
Is that
spot lobster?
The squat lobster there.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Wow. They're besties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go wide.
Going wide.
I think there's a dark holothurian up ahead on our as we get out of the as we get up ahead.
Yeah, I think that is. Over here, you mean? This one? Or, oh,
right up
no,
at-
there's a big
yeah.
one. Oh, it's swimming, look, or floating. It's doing its ballet.
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom.
I just have a second here, but
Yeah.
These things
Is it
are
sea
amazing
cucumber?
when they're doing their thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
doing its sit-ups.
So it's,
It's crunchy.
yeah, what was it? It was crunches, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Megan was describing last.
Oh no, this is a
last
jelly.
time.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it
a
is?
jelly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, go wide.
Going wide.
It's time to get the heck out of Dodge.
It was pretending to be a holothurian.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly the right color, right?
Yeah, and it kind of like was oblong shaped at the time.
Things are definitely picking up here.
Pesky jellies.
The Mario Kart getting a star song always plays in my head when I speed up to like go to catch up. Yeah, every time.
You need the little sound of getting the coins.
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
like-
Ding, ding, boing.
Just drive the viewers crazy.
Bridge now.
I do have the Jurassic Park theme song stuck in my head now.
Oh,
Step
not a
50
terrible way to
meters,
go.
bearing 205.
So right now I got this like plume underneath
Thank you.
me from sitting down.
Yeah, okay. Did you sit down for the octopus?
Yeah, I did sit down for
Okay.
the octopus just so I could get in really close.
Yeah, yeah.
So like a way to get the plume off of you, we call it like
Can you go
wagging your tail.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or like car wash or something.
It's fun to see on the Atalanta camera.
Yeah, it is really fun.
Looks like you're off-roading.
Yeah, that is what we're
It's
doing.
like a dirt bike trail. That must be on one of the channels ashore as well, right?
Yeah.
Everyone can see that?
Yeah,
Should be
maybe.
Channel
Yep.
2.
People are able to see the Atalanta camera on satellite too, so they can see the off-roading in action.
Gabby's been doing some wheel spin, it looks like.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
when I
Doing
hit
some
the
time,
brakes for
doing
the
some burnout.
octopus,
Well,
it
I
was
guess that's it, right?
yeah, full on.
That latest was 205, by the way.
What's that?
The latest bearing was 205.
205?
205.
Okay.
So we're kind of
The
coming.
ridge has got a bit of
Roger that.
wiggle in it. Got some twisty curves for you, Gabby.
Nice.
Get
Yeah,
some
hold
G-force on the side of Herc.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Do you want a heading change on Atalanta for that, or?
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. Are we going to make 205 our, like, our for
It's going to be
sure?
for a while, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
500
or even
meters?
more
or-
actually.
Go
So
for
for
it then.
now,
Let's
205
do
is
it.
fine.
You're going to have to come over a bit if you want to stay in view.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not bad. I almost made it 3 hours for I had to put my fleece on.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a little better. Though I just as you said that, I got a blasted cold there. Can you give a zoom video?
Yep.
Yeah, what is this?
You
thing?
see what I'm looking at?
Little fish?
Yeah.
It's like a...
Funny little silvery fish.
What are you doing down here?
It's really round.
That's good right there.
Wow.
Is that its mouth or
It's
its
like
eye?
a hummingbird.
Its eye.
Yeah, it's definitely got like a hummingbird thing going on. We're looking at its tail.
I want to be a shiny little fish.
That fish looks like food though.
I want to be where the people are.
Like this little pot belly. Oh, it's so cute.
Well done.
That's gorgeous.
Those fins are going a million miles per hour.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
like,
that fish is singing that in its
how's
head
that
too.
sustainable, right? That kind of lifestyle.
He's living way too large.
Yeah, yeah. Like, calm down a little,
Like
fishy.
drift in, get that like
like-
little turn.
Okay, go wide.
Going wide.
Not sustainable.
Can we go have a look at that grey patch? Can you see like there's a
right in front of us?
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
and there may not be anything going on, but that's bigger and different from if that's from a single organism that's made that mound. There's something big underneath it.
That's as close as I'm gonna
Yeah.
get here.
Can you see how it's like all gravel all around
Yeah,
it,
it's
and then
like
that's
a
much
finer
softer?
gravel, yeah.
Can we dig in through
Speaking
to
of finer
okay,
gravel.
yep.
sediment?
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
let's. We'll
I
let
can
that one
tilt
go.
down a bit.
No, no, it's fine.
There's a sea pen, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just to the right.
I'm struggling to tilt down enough just because the jaws are in the way. So I can just go around with the jaws on there, but it's gonna, nobody's gonna want to make highlights of anything with
No.
jaws on it.
I would, yeah. Right, and you can't move the jaw, right? Because
Yeah,
the arm's
I
not
can't
feeling
turn
well.
on the arm right
yeah.
now. Sort of
Yeah,
thwarted.
sea pen or rock pen.
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom.
Sea pen.
So
Okay.
excuse my ignorance, but is a sea pen a kind of coral as well?
Go
Or is
wide.
it its own
Go
thing?
wide.
I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
Because it's got looked like it had a little polyps along all those stems, right?
Gabby, is it possible to clear that chunk of sediment off the front? I'm just having to keep the eDNA sampler paused for a bit. But I don't know if it is possible.
Sorry, I did not hear the first part of that.
That's okay. Is it possible to get this sediment off the front of the basket? Just
Yes.
because the
Do you wanna
eDNA sampler...
turn off? I'm so sorry, I did not think of that.
No, no, it's good.
Do
It's
you
been
wanna
off
turn
for a
While
while.
I shake it off?
It's off already, so
Okay,
you're good
cool.
to go.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do here.
Thank you.
Oops.
Yeah, Chris, sea pens are not corals. They're other cnidarians, but they're not not corals.
And I will stop landing. I've been landing to get video, but it didn't occur to me that it was damaging the samples.
So actually, normally it's fine. I just pause while there's sediment and then restart. But this time,
Right,
every
but
time,
it just sticks.
it's wafty.
The sediment here just sticks around.
Yeah, it's so fine.
But I guess that's it. There's going to be a whole bunch of DNA in the sediment, right? That we're
Right.
going to take that signal with us upslope.
Yeah,
Otherwise, so-
absolutely.
Yeah, and I think
Let's get rid of it.
the sediment can block the filters as well.
Oh. Right. It's a mechanical thing, not just a scientific thing.
It's like you're dancing.
It's like modern gymnastics, right? You have like the little ribbons you leave behind as you make your motion.
We're paused there on the ship move until you...
What's that?
Ship move ended, I'm just holding
yeah,
until,
that'd be great.
until you're...
Yeah, it looks like backing down gets it off the best. Next time when we have the suction sampler, we'll just be able to suck it off,
Nice.
right off the porch.
Yeah.
Presumably you can reverse the flow on the suction sampler as well, right?
It only goes one way.
Oh, okay.
When we need to go the other way, we use a dredge. It's a different...
Okay.
Actually, dredge might also be suction.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
We don't have a leaf blower attached when you...
Yeah, we
Right.
definitely need to get our like
I was
ROV
thinking
leaf
if you
blower
could,
down
if you
there.
could, yeah, if you could if you could reverse the flow, then you could blow the sediment off.
Yeah, it seems like it should, but this pump only runs one direction
Yeah.
for some reason.
Huge Harry Styles fan.
What's that?
Nothing.
Every now and then these rock fragments confuse me completely because I think it's a big hole in the ground. There was one just there, it's like, oh, that looks like a really deep burrow, and it's like, oh no, that's just a round rock.
We're making progress, but it's not great. We've still got a little ways to go here.
Definitely getting there though.
Yeah.
Do you have thrusters that face forward to the basket?
That's what gets it off the most effectively is when I back down.
Okay.
And yeah, they're in the back of the vehicle though, so it's not perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you got a big,
Jellyfish.
you got a mola mola up in your, if you look up.
I probably don't want him in the vehicle. A mola mola, really?
No, I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
How big was it?
It looked pretty large. You can almost see him in the
Really?
Atalanta view. Yeah. So he's
Oh
to the
yeah.
left.
Well, the ship has stopped, so let's see. I did not see him in Atalanta.
You'll see him in this view, maybe.
Okay.
They
I
don't
think you're
Get a
too
little
far.
more
fast.
right.
Yeah. Do you see him in Atalanta view?
Oh, I do see. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll see what I can do here.
I've seen one in real life, but it was in an aquarium.
I kept thinking I saw, I couldn't tell if it was really small and close or really far
Oh, I see it.
and wide,
see
but
it
I
in
think he was
Atalanta
in your
still.
butt cam.
Oh, that's so cool.
There you
Okay.
go.
There it is.
Gosh.
I'll go as
This
wide
is
as I can.
fantastic.
I've never seen anything like this
So
with
cool.
the
That is
vehicle
cool.
before.
Wow.
It's a mola mola.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's
It's a
alright,
fish.
that's
It's
amazing.
like
It's a fish.
it's sideways
think
on.
he's been
Can you see?
trailing
It's like
us,
its
actually.
fins.
Just interested in
I've
our...
always wanted to see one
Wow.
in the wilds. This is fantastic.
Nice.
Can you tell how big it is?
I guess you can do
We can-
lasers.
yeah, we can
Can you?
laser him.
Yeah.
Watch out for the eye.
Yeah.
Just for a minute though.
Should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the lasers, because that
There
way
you
we can
go.
get a nice...
Wow.
All right. You're gonna
Wow.
turn him off
Pretty
again.
big.
Okay. Yeah.
He's huge, and
Wow.
I didn't realize they had this pattern on them either.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Nice spot, Rye. I
Yeah,
never would have
Yeah.
got
awesome,
that.
right?
I think he's been following us for a little while.
I did not
You
feel
think?
any eyes on me, actually.
Because I was seeing something in butt cam that looked a bit like
Huh.
a mola mola, but also sometimes those small jellyfish with the paddles on them, like the
Oh,
little
yeah.
guys can look like that too, so.
Is this the fish where the eye is at the bottom and the top?
No, he's got eyes on
It's-
both
yeah, it's
sides.
got eyes on both sides.
But they do float on the surface on one side, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
They
mean.
kind of
Yeah.
side
cool.
swim. They're not great swimmers.
Oh.
Not strong swimmers.
So just watch the delta because I'm just
Yeah,
floating
I'm
up.
coming up right now.
Okay.
So I can see my tether.
They look a lot more graceful at
Well,
this depth
it's
than they
not
do
a
on the
whale,
surface.
but
Yeah.
it's pretty close.
Oh, is he turning towards us?
A little
Or is
bit.
that
I'm
you?
trying to give him.
Or is that you
I'm-
giving him an eye?
I'm trying to give him space
Oh, so
to do whatever it is that this creature wants to do.
I think
See
this
you,
is it.
friend.
This is what it does.
Yeah. That's a great thing to say.
It's giving us a lot of side eye right now.
Yeah, that sounds about
It's
right.
kind of built
Oh,
for
you can tilt
comfort,
him all
not
the
for
way
speed,
back,
right?
like-
Yeah. What do you
giving
guys
us the
say
eye.
that we give him a space?
Yeah,
That
sounds
sounds like
good.
a good idea.
Oh. Wow.
Thanks for checking
my
in and
mom
saying
was-
hi.
Yeah,
Nice.
beautiful creature.
Yeah, again, awesome spot ride. That was amazing. Oh my gosh.
Bye.
Bye bye, mola mola.
They have really tiny mouths, so they just feed on
Okay,
plankton.
I'm heading
Alright,
back down.
you are not in my view anymore, just FYI, so I'm gonna
Okay.
come
That
up.
looks-
I don't know where you. Yeah, you're.
Looks
Our
like this is
delta looks
cleaning the
good. I'm
sediment
heading
off
down.
great.
So
Okay.
when I get
But
to
yeah,
the,
you're nearly facing me now.
yep, when I get to the seafloor, we'll sort ourselves out a little
Okay.
bit. That was awesome.
That was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be like the coolest thing. Oh man. Now I've got to think for the next live interaction.
Chris,
what's
we
the
have a
coolest
message
thing
from
you've ever
Santiago saying he'd like. Sorry,
That's
we have a message from
definitely up there
Santiago
for
saying
me.
he'd like
Yeah.
to sample a
That's way up
hydroid
there.
with what? Yeah, the pumps are running.
I'm just following you down a bit so you don't get
that
too.
sounds great.
We have a message from Santiago saying he'd like to sample one of the hydroids with a slurp.
I'm not sure.
I-
I'm not sure we can slurp, but we can give it a try. It would be awesome to try.
Yeah, Santiago may not know that we don't have the starboard arm working.
He
So.
may not.
We can. I am happy to try.
Are we supposed to say, I bet you can't do it, Gabby?
It was implied.
How are we doing with sediment on the basket now?
Hopefully that was like the way to get rid of it, plus get some bonus footage.
Do you think we're okay to move on with that?
Yeah, we've got this
Now,
much
if you
left,
look at the-
Mary.
Say again, sorry?
This is how much sediment we've got left.
Are you okay
It
for us
looks-
to move on
Yeah,
compared to how much
this
there
looks
was?
good.
Okay.
I'll just
Okay.
pause if it clouds up again.
Okay,
Yeah.
we just got a tether wrap to get out.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'd love to look at the tether just to make sure we don't have anything funny happening with it when we took off like that.
Welcome back, Megan.
Thanks. I just had a really great interaction with the Honolulu Salt Lake robotics team.
Oh, cool.
Yep, they are curious about ocean exploration and ocean robotics. So we talked a bit about ROV Hercules and Atalanta and Sentry and how we collect data and do different things in the ocean.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go right.
So-
Looks
Okay,
like
I
I'm
can
going
see you
right
now.
under you.
I got you in view now.
Okay. Okay, and
So
we'll
when these
just make
guys are
sure
finished
that-
what they're doing with the ROV,
So I've got a
Megan,
wrap
then
in,
we're gonna,
so I want to get that out. And
Then are we
Do you
going
know
to
what
keep going
direction?
on
yeah, I
205?
do.
yeah, we'll go through waypoint 3 and onto waypoint 4, so that
Okay.
whatever that heading is, kind of south and west, right?
Do you know just because you know what direction you spun to look at the fish, or just because you know?
I know because the wraps are written down.
Okay.
They're right here. So I know that I've got a positive wrap in, so I need to go in a negative direction. Which is, it's better to do it though. I'm gonna get out a little bit in front of you. It's better to do it when you can see the tether, just
Yeah.
to make sure.
Just let me know if you want me to come up or down. I'm not going to.
You're
without
fine,
you.
but I want to get in a, oh yeah, you've just moved your camera. That's
Yeah.
great. Okay.
Just want to.
Okay. So, did you see where I pointed to the wraps number? Sorry,
Yeah,
I did that
yeah,
kind of
no,
hastily.
And I've got it on the Atalanta page as well. And so counterclockwise would be the negative direction.
negative, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, so we can just tell you negative direction or positive direction, Ryan. You don't have to remember clockwise at midnight.
Possibly.
Yeah, it may not be any more helpful.
Okay. Okay, so it might be time to do a little bit of housekeeping. Part of the reason we keep ending up with stuff on the porch is that we're a little heavy.
Okay.
So we might want to drop a plate.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're dropping a plate, we could reach for the slurp and see if that's actually even an option. And that way we can tell, because if we can reach for the slurp,
Mm-hmm.
it might be something we can use.
Right.
So is that an okay use of our time right now? Pitching a plate and reaching for the slurp?
Yeah, since the ship stopped and we're
Yeah.
between.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Megan, you can
Yep.
maybe help us choose stuff, but Santiago's put in a request if we can use the slurp to try and get a hydroid next
Okay.
time we see one.
Yeah, I will make a note of that.
Okay, so first things first.
Yeah.
If you feel good about the position that you've got with Atalanta and Herc and everything, we should pitch a plate.
Okay. Sounds good. Did we have a better view yesterday of the...
So a couple
Yeah.
views. One is the
That's
bubble
right.
cam
Yeah.
on the porch. And then you've got upper and you've got the HD.
Yeah, okay. And we're already zoomed out. Yeah, nice. All right. Let's see if I can remember anything. Okay, we get to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can look over at the arm too. So yeah, ask for any of the pans and tilts that you want.
Yeah, okay, that's great. So we're going plate first.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I'll try to remember to tell you what I want, but
Instead of thinking it at me really loud,
Yeah.
because I heard you.
you can't, yeah. Yeah. You
I
can't
did
read
hear
my
you.
mind yet?
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, yeah. It's part of the training.
Yeah.
Telepathy.
You train me telepathy. I train you. I don't know.
Let's get in, shoulder down. All right.
That mola, huh?
Spicy.
Oh, that was so cool.
I think that ranks up there as one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. You know what? The other fish that was incredibly cool to see was a really big halibut
Oh,
doing
yeah.
its like flatfish swimming thing.
Mhm. one of the cruises I was on in the Atlantic, there was a really huge one. It was like almost the length of the ROV. It was massive. And it didn't even move. We just like
What was
sat
it?
there.
A halibut?
It was a halibut.
Okay.
It was huge. And we just like sat down next to it and filmed it for a while.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, so cool.
I love it when they swim. They swim really close to the bottom.
They're just like... I love their name too, Hippoglossus.
What is it?
Hippoglossus.
Hippoglossus.
And the Atlantic halibut is Hippoglossus hippoglossus. So I really liked when we saw that gulper eel.
The which?
The gulper
Oh,
eel.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was pretty
awesome.
fantastic.
That's a pretty viral clip, too,
Yeah,
for
everybody
Nautilus.
loves that one.
All right, where do we want to care where we put this, really?
No,
Should put
just,
it on
I
the
would put it
sand.
off to the left so we don't
Okay.
stir up too much sediment.
Gonna give me a just up view, but
eDNA sampler's off
Yeah,
right now,
that's
so don't
perfect.
worry.
What's that?
The eDNA pump is off, so don't worry
Okay,
about the
great.
sediment.
all right. Do we care about this putting off a lot of sediment when I drop it? You want me to drop it nicely, or?
Yeah, try setting it down. Sure. Just as an exercise. Yeah, you can drop it from there.
Okay.
Good one.
All right.
Okay, and then the next thing is to reach over to the suction sampler.
Okay. Close this. Okay, I'm just gonna come over and see what I look
So
like.
the thing with the suction sampler as it is
Yeah.
it really needs to be pulled straight out.
Okay.
And straight out isn't really an easy movement. You're not going to just azimuth left. It's going to be like a little bit of pitch in, elbow out, and shoulder down all at once to get that, and then azimuth left to get it to pull straight out. We don't have to pull it straight out now, but...
So do you think it's better to like rotate knuckle so that when I pitch out, it's like pulling straight out more? So like, here, I'll demonstrate what I'm...
Let's see, is there a way you could pitch out so that it pulled straight out? Maybe.
Do you know what I'm
yeah,
talking about?
I think
Like,
I do.
Get this lined up 90.
Yeah, let's see how much reach you have.
Okay.
That's a cool idea, I like that.
If you want to watch the quad view, you can switch to feed 3 or channel 3. Sorry, trying to answer some of the questions we have here.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm going to azimuth over, and I'll probably have to pick up a bit. Try not to be so spicy. We'll see what kind of range I have.
For those of you watching at home, that's what we're basically doing at the moment, is
Yeah, that might not work.
seeing whether we can set up
I'll
with
show
our
You'd be surprised on how much
port side
elbow...
or
are
left
you,
hand
you're not
arm.
maxed out on
we can
elbow up,
actually,
are you?
absolutely not, no.
Yeah, I
out
think you've got a
and
lot
get
of
hold
elbow
of
up.
the snorkel
I'm more
for
just,
our pump sampler.
This won't work for what I was thinking
Oh,
about with the
okay,
pitch,
gotcha.
I think. Yeah, but that's all right.
I mean, if you look in upper, you're basically there reach-wise.
Yeah, okay.
Just try not to get snagged on the on the other jaws.
I know. You want to show me how to turn down azimuth? Because that move...
It's too spicy.
It's too spicy for this, I think.
There's a button at the top of the grid called proportional control.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And you set it to valve 1, the drop-down menu at the top left. Yep.
Okay.
And then azimuth left and right are separate.
Okay.
And I turned it down to 10% on right last time because you were going for the...
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
I just don't want to... It moved longer than I was pressing the